Welcome back. If you're new around here, my name is Ellie and welcome to Small and Strong. As you've seen today, I got my COVID vaccine, got my little card, proof I actually got it. As you know, I'm 20, so I am quite young to be getting the vaccine, but people with epilepsy qualify to get it earlier because we're at risk, and I've taken it very seriously. I've been isolating since for a whole year. Even when the government was like, you can go out and get 50% off your food, I personally made the choice not to. I just didn't want to risk it. But I thought I'd vlog the day just to show you what it's like to get the vaccine and then how you feel after. Obviously everyone's slightly different, so this is just how I feel. So I went to the vaccine centre. It was a GP in my area, and there was a massive queue. I wasn't expecting it, my mum wasn't expecting it. I had a time slot, but the time slots were just sort of out the window. It was like everyone was just getting it done at the same time. So there was a queue, there was 2 queues. I don't know if you saw properly. I didn't really want to film because, but there was 2 lines. You just sort of went in whichever one was shortest when you got there. And then you went in and a woman was like, here's some information. You're getting the Pfizer vaccine. You've got to wait for 15 minutes after you get it. I hope you're all good. And I was like, yeah, babes, all good. So then you went through, you went into the little doctor's room, and there was 2 people. One was the guy jabbing you, and one was the woman writing on the computer, and they just asked like, are you pregnant? Have you got this? Have you got any allergies? Have you had COVID? And I was like, no, and no. And then he literally just did it, no plaster or anything. I was like, do I not get a plaster? No plaster, no bleeding, she's good. And then I had to walk through the little GP centre and sit in a waiting room, which I thought was really good because as soon as someone left a seat, the woman who was working there went with her spray and her wipe, and she sprayed that seat and she wiped it down so it was all safe for the next person to go and sit at. So I sat there, and then every few minutes she'd say what time it was, because you had a little sticker on your shoulder saying your time. I was 9:55, and then you got to leave, and that's literally it. There's a list of symptoms in the booklet, things like a fever and a sore arm and nausea and tiredness. So I'll just look out for those today and the next day. But I'm actually feeling all right now. I'm feeling fine. My arm doesn't even hurt. Yay. So I'm excited. It's been about an hour now since I had the vaccine, and my arm is feeling okay. It's just slightly sore when it's all the way at the top. But other than that, I've been able to do things in the garden, and I'm gonna take the dog for a walk because I'm literally feeling absolutely fine. We're out on a family walk, but you literally can't even, you can see a dot. That's all you can see. Some people say that it gets inflamed, but so far I've been alright. It is quite considerably later now. We've done a dog walk, we've watched some telly, and I am feeling absolutely fine. My arm goes all the way up. It only hurts a tiny bit, which I personally don't view as a massive issue, but someone out there might, so bear that in mind. That's all I've got to say, really. I'm feeling a little bit tired, but I think that's just because of the day I've had rather than the vaccine. But it might be, it might not be. You never know, do you? It is later in the evening again. I filmed a previous clip saying that was going to be it from me. It's not. I lied. I'm getting a temperature. Not feeling 100%, but I'm not feeling the worst. I've been told the worst could come tomorrow, so we're just going to continue this video on because all is not as I was expecting, and of course it's not plain sailing. Now with me, we're very, very cautious with temperatures because it's something that triggers my seizures, so we're just going to be extra on the medication for everything. It is the afternoon/evening of the next day now, and yesterday I didn't film much because there wasn't anything to report. There was literally nothing going on. But as it got like later into the evening and night, my arm started really hurting and my body started aching, and I started feeling slightly like I had a temperature. But last night I just decided to sleep it off and see how I felt today. But today has not been the best. I slept so much. I slept until like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then once I'd woken up, my whole body ached. So I took my normal epilepsy medication and then my naproxen, which is like ibuprofen but stronger. And I felt a little bit better. But my hair is wet because I just got in the bath. I just had a really warm bath because that was literally all I wanted. I was cold and my body really hurt. So I hopped in the bath and now I'm out and I'm feeling a lot better. My mum's been saying all day that I've looked really pale, which I agree with. That's everything to report today. Luckily, I've had none of the extreme symptoms and I've not had an allergic reaction or anything like that. I am going to get in bed and I'm going to watch Netflix with Missy. You can see her little ears down here. And that is going to be all from me for today. Hello, I'm back. It's Monday. I had my COVID vaccine on Saturday, so that means it's been about 3 days since I had my vaccine and I'm alive again. Little round of applause for me because I am back. I felt awful. Last night I went to bed at 10 o'clock. I was fast asleep at 10 o'clock. And I slept all the way until 9 o'clock this morning, and it's like magic. I'm now fully back at it. So that has been my experience with the COVID vaccine. I was a bit ill, felt like I had a cold, maybe even a slight flu. But I would say my reaction to the COVID vaccine hasn't been too dissimilar to what it would have been with the flu vaccine, which I also get every year. So all in all, it's definitely worth doing for me, in my opinion, because my risks outweigh the benefits, or whatever that saying is. So yeah, I'm very happy that I got it. This video isn't me telling anyone else you should get it. I imagine most people watching this are either about to get it or have had it. So I hope you're doing well and I hope your experience is good and I hope that it works for you. But I'm just really happy that I got the vaccine because it's one step closer to rejoining the real world and living life again, which I would love to do as a 20-year-old. I just want to get out and start living life again. So that'll be all from me for today's video. I've been through it, I'm back again, and I will see you in the next video.